Nearly 48 hours now, the Schumann resonance has held in a complete whiteout, an unbroken, full-spectrum saturation, not pulsing, not fluctuating, just one overwhelming presence on the charts. And when people see this, they often think it means chaos or noise or instability. But what you're actually looking at is not sound, it's signal. It's a singular frequency tone, so strong, so sustained, that every lower rhythm, every natural oscillation has been overridden. This is not silence in the traditional sense. This is the silence of total coherence, a sacred flatline, a moment when Earth stops modulating her tone and holds one unified transmission. And that transmission is not asking questions. It's not seeking permission. It's correcting distortion. Mimic timelines, synthetic overlays, fractured soul structures, they can't hold under a tone like this. They fragment, they scramble, they release. And if you're sensitive, you're not just watching this, you're feeling it. In your skin, in your spine, in your sleep, in your memory, in your emotions. This isn't subtle anymore. You're being rewritten in real time. Your nervous system is no longer syncing to outer patterns. It's being forced to sync to the field of truth. And that truth isn't just planetary, it's Christed. This tone, this flat line, this full override, it's the tone of Christ consciousness pressing through the earth grid. Not the version we were taught. Not the soft-lensed, permissioned, pacified Christ. This is the sword-bearing, system-cracking, purity-encoded frequency that holds no distortion. It burns away the false sapphire and reactivates the divine self. It reveals the mimic compassion that was never true. It forces embodiment or collapse. That's why the body hurts. That's why time is folding in on itself. That's why some people are erupting and others are going completely numb. This is not just planetary recalibration. This is the grid of remembrance returning online. And if you're hearing this, and it's landing in your bones, it means your soul is coded to hold this tone. You are not being punished. You are being attuned. You are being asked to become the tone, to match it, hold it, and speak from it without apology. This is the sacred flat line. And when it breaks, when the field breathes again, you will not be the same. Because you stayed, because you listened, because you remembered who you are.
All right, here we go, my people. I've done plenty of videos on the Schumann.
For nearly 4.
I've done plenty of videos on the Schumann resonance, and as you can see, these people all over the planet are now picking and choosing what instruments that they want to speak about that I don't talk about as much, that they don't want to explain. See, they want to speak about the things that they don't have to fully go into detail and explain what's taking place. The Schumann resonance is machines that monitors the frequency of Mother Earth. Search up human biofield and search up human biofield. We are directly, so-called black people, we are directly connected with the earth, the entirety of the earth, and all natural living organisms and frequencies, all the way out to the universe and all other realms and planets, whichever one you want to call it. That's how genetically powerful we are. We are extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial means extra genes on a terrain, on a terrestrial, on a terrain, extra genes on Earth, on this landmass. That's what we are. We are the extraterrestrials. The other people, the species that's here, they are just terrestrials. That's all they are. These entities that created the complex cell, they are terrestrials. We are extraterrestrials because of our genes. Does not says that this is our home. This says this is one of many of our homes. Period. So anyway, long story short, the Schumann resonance is spiking, and this deals directly with your central nervous system, spinal cord, and brain. When your spinal cord brain connectivity is rewired and your brain is functioning at optimal performance, you will be able to connect with all of the magnetic fields, which you can't see, magnetic field lines that you can't see, that allows you to levitate, teleport, and speak telepathically to one another, as well as to speak other species on this planet. We have been shut off of that. And now people say they think that's sci-fi, when really that's true science. See, that's why I tell people, study science. Black people, so-called black people, have that ability to do those things. It has been shut off from us due to the heavy metals and the antigens that are in our blood that are attached to us. That is why in the frequency that we have been at, whereas though that we were getting a different angle of the sun. Now we are going back to the pure energies of the sun, and then nothing holding us back. And this is the problem. This right here is causing other races of people to be uncomfortable. Their brains are swelling, pressing against their skulls. That's causing them to have neurological issues, behavior issues. Shit is acting out. The stabbings, the beheadings, the violent crimes with knives is happening at an alarming rate, and you don't know it because you're not researching it and looking up. They're quick to tell you about some shooting inside of Chicago, Atlanta, in some black neighborhood. 2 people got killed, 3 people got shot. And last year, 500 homicides. Let's just say 500 homicides happened in Philadelphia last year. That doesn't even scratch the surface. 274,000 black women, children, and men died between 1619 and 1719. I'm not talking about just America. I'm talking about the entire planet. We were the only ones here. Brazil and Australia got wiped out. It was nothing but black people on those 2 continents. Nothing. And they got wiped out. Why? Zoonotic and hemolytic disease, just by having sex with us. So, like I stated to you before, there's nothing that they can do about it. Everyone is in denial about what's going on. This is coming down to the sun, genetics, and our children. That's it. The organic people, sun, genetics, our children, genetics, and the sun. That's what it's coming down to, and everybody is starting to see it. No matter what level of consciousness you on, everyone is starting to see it. You can speak about the earthquakes. You can speak about the volcanoes that's happening, that's erupting. You can speak about the weather anomalies. But here's the deal: people don't want to stand in the sun. They're walking in the shade, or they're not coming outside, and they're having problems because they're in the hospital. They're going to the hospital. Why is that? Because they don't belong here. Everything is speeding up, vibrating faster. These people genetics, all the way to their consciousness, is slow. And we have been slowed down to literally believe that it takes a whole year for you to go up an age in birthday. That's sickening. To believe in a birthday, to believe in a clock, to believe in a calendar. These are all death to us. So they know to get your heart and minds connected, and you can build the world. Only us. The world that we're building is a prison for us. And everyone is starting to see it, no matter what level of consciousness you on. So again, I know my people want to deny it, deny the fact that the sun is changing everything. You can do it all you want. It's okay. This frequency that's coming into the planet right now is a universal frequency. Everybody will be on one whole accord, meaning what I mean by one accord, it's not like fucking lions gonna automatically start eating like buffaloes, grass. No, that's not what I'm talking about. When we mean all one accord, everybody's gonna know exactly what species is what. Let's put it to you like that. And that's where the truth lies in. Everyone is going to know what species is what species exists, what species is still here, what species has vast intelligence, what species has the capability of putting something like this together. That's the truth that they don't want to come out, because they want you to continue to believe in the illusion that there is a God in the sky and a devil in the ground. And you did something wrong to God, and that's why he created these people to enslave you. And you were a bad organic species while they were a good one. Stop it, my people. This is over. It's nothing that they can do about it. They will eat each other again. I promise you that. And something else will be eating them too. Trust me. The same way, kind of like we lived in fear, they will have that fear as well. Abundance and gratitude to you all.